Hi guys. Oh my gosh, it's almost the middle of April and I have not really posted a video. I've been gone and I wish I could say I was on a vacation or something, but that's not what was going on. Anyway, let's get into what has been released since I've been gone. So, one of the big releases, The Chronicles of Lancelot 2 is now out on itch.io. It's not out on Steam yet, but you can currently get it on itch.io. And I'm working on a video for it. So be on the lookout for that. It's pretty good. I will say it's a nice update from the first game. Another game that has released is Monster Lover 2. Finally, y'all remember when I posted that demo video? I've been waiting on this one for a long time. I'm going to try to get a video out on that game as well. By the way, enjoy the footage of Mortal Kombat 1 in the background. I really like how they animated Arnold Schwarzenegger's Conan. That's kind of the only reason I bought the game, which is sad. I should buy it because I like fighting games, but I don't know, something about Mortal Kombat 1 wasn't all that to me. So Conan was enough for me to hit the buy button. Plus it was on sale for $20. Arthur's Quest has also released on Steam and itch.io. So you can go purchase that now as well. As far as games that are having either updates or demos, Lust Odyssey and Lustful Desires both have updates. And the tower defense game Surviving Purge has a demo. We're going to be checking that out one day for sure. Over with Bara Games, who you guys know from developing Hunky City, those NPCs' love stories now has a Steam page up. The release date is still to be announced, but I imagine we won't have to wait for too much longer for a release date announcement. The story is as follows. After graduating and doing nothing at home, your dad kicks you out to the neighboring town to help your childhood neighbor, Jimmy, prepare a stall for the fireworks festival. In this town, there are handsome people who have appeared in other stories. This time, you'll create stories just for them. It seems the gameplay is going to be a mix of Hunky City and Dead Dating, and there are 5 dateable characters: Quentin, Jimmy, Vic, Zach, and Odin. Quentin is a stripper who doesn't believe in love. Jimmy is a hard-working owner of a grocery store. Vic is a dedicated ballroom dancer. Zach is a busy nurse who has forgotten how to enjoy life. And Odin is a wrestler living a hazy life of daily drinking. The world in this game looks like honestly a huge step up from what we saw in Hunky City. The graphics and character models are definitely vastly improved, so it's always exciting to see developers improve on what they did previously. Another new game from Biba Draws is Not Your Average Corporate Conference. In this game, you play as Harrison. Harrison is sent on a trip with his work crush to represent his company at a big conference. He quickly learns that what happens at this conference isn't at all what he imagined it would be. It's better. This erotic Bara visual novel lets you make choices for Harrison to determine what sexy scenarios he comes across. Will Harrison bring glory to his company? Will he get with his crush Darren? Will he connect with a hot stranger? That's all for you to decide. So this is definitely a game we're going to be checking out. I'm always open to new visual novels, so I'm excited to see what this one will bring. That's all for the gaming news. Now on to, I guess, book news. If you didn't know, Class Comics is back up and running, so you can go back on their website and order whatever issue you want, whether it be digital or physical. I believe they're shipping out physical print editions again, so that's very, very exciting. Y'all remember last year when I said I was working on a Class Comics video? I am. I'm still working on it. It's just a lot to get through. But the website is back up and running, and they are accepting credit cards. And on to novels. Tales Up for Tyranno has released the 3rd and I think final book in his Mutant Alley series, Mutant Alley Hydra. It reads, I believe it's supposed to say James Merrick, former leader of the Separatists and now head of the conspiratorial group Hydra, is about to achieve his ultimate goal. With the help of anthropomorphic Tyrannosaurus hybrid Ares, Velociraptor Daedalus, and Daedalus' human girlfriend Josephine, Merrick is preparing to overthrow the government when a mysterious series of hybrid abductions suddenly occurs in the Northern District. Who's behind the abductions in the infamous Mutant Alley? And how could a new secret technology help them overthrow the government? While Merrick is willing to risk everything to pay his debt, Ares and Daedalus must learn to work together. But the two hybrids soon realize it's easier to shed their thongs than their differences. Hydra is the third book in Mutant Alley, a dystopian sci-fi comedy series guaranteed to make you blush. So go pick that up if you haven't. I believe you can purchase it right now digitally. Oh, and it's available physically as well. So that's all the news I have from other content creators, whether it be video games and novels. Now we're going to move on to news of this channel. So let's get into what is Starflex. I know a bunch of y'all probably looking at some of the videos on my channel like, what is this? What is Starflex? So Starflex is basically a collaboration, or how do you say it? Starflex is a collaborative effort between me and fellow YouTuber Ty Star Blue. Basically, I have it set up like a programming block like Toonami, where basically it's just going to be a playlist of a bunch of our content, new and old, just to let you guys see stuff you might not have seen before from us. A lot of times I throw in a lot of my older videos in those playlists, like Roscoe McQueen. I think that video might be 2 years old or going on 2 years old at this point. And I know a lot of you guys probably haven't seen me play that. So, I'm throwing in a lot of my older stuff just to let y'all see it. And I think both me and Ty Star Blue's content kind of meshes together. It also gives you guys a chance to kind of listen to his audiobook. And it's kind of fun using the AI muscly men and have them bounce around. Also, I think I need to make a statement on artificial intelligence in general. Now, I believe that based on the feedback, people are fine, or at least don't seem to have an issue with like quote unquote fake real guys rendered AI. I think people mainly have an issue with AI if it's drawings, right? Because I do know an artist that did have someone take his artwork and try to train AI to mimic his artwork, and they were being mischievous with this. They were being dirty, because I saw some comments under the website where his AI, where the program was posted, and they were saying some nasty stuff about him. So I just want to make a point. I'm not anti like just AI in general, but I am anti art theft. And I think that's where I stand on that. But I did want to be transparent because I know AI is a very harsh topic. Judging by the feedback, it doesn't seem like anyone really cares. It's just kind of to fit a vibe, just muscle men bouncing around and being sexy and promoting our content. So, Now, as far as streams, I'm going to try to get the streams back up. Currently, my living situation is a bit chaotic right now, which is why I haven't been streaming. I do plan on streaming Sonic Rumble that comes out May 8th, finally. Oh, I hiccuped. I do plan on streaming that, so that's going to be a lot of fun. But as far as like how often I'm going to be back streaming, that's still to be determined. I don't know. Also, did you all know that I actually have a second YouTube channel? Yes, I do. Right now, it's just called Pajamakin with an exclamation mark, because I don't really know what I'm going to call it yet. But I do have a second YouTube channel, and I have 4 videos out. So there's 4 extra videos of me and Glitch, because Glitch is in all 4 of these videos with me. And we're playing Still Life. I don't know if you guys remember that game. We played Baby Bonnie, and we're playing Clock Tower. We're playing some cool games over there. So be sure to check that out if you've been missing your Pajamakin fix. I bet y'all didn't even know this channel over here existed, and there's been 4 videos out there already. So go over there and watch them. That channel is going to be a variety channel. I believe that channel is going to end up being what this channel initially was before it became a Bara channel. So especially if y'all are like classic Pajamakin viewers, y'all are definitely going to want to go over to that channel and check out that content. That's where I'm going to be posting like Nikki videos and discussions, all kinds of stuff like that. As far as new projects coming up, I am currently in the process of reading Baki the Grappler, and I am planning on doing a recap series on the manga. So basically, I'm going to be retelling what happens throughout the whole manga. So that's going to be very interesting. And y'all are going to be in for a shock, because I was shocked with almost every issue. There's a lot of stuff I was not ready for. And there's stuff still happening that I'm not ready for, but I can't turn away. So that's something I'm working on, along with, like I said, a He-Man recap and a Superman recap. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Octobron has hit me up and he wants to do a podcast episode. So we're going to have a podcast episode with Octobron as a voice, as a voice. Octobron as a guest star. Ooh, how exciting. But yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys today. Sorry I have been out, but hopefully I can get things back on track. So until next time, guys, see ya.